Hello, duelists of all shapes and sizes. Neo Shinran here, Magic George, the man of not 1,000 names. I had like 5 internet names, and 3 of them have fallen into disuse. And we don't need to know my personal internet life story. Okay, this is a card of the day that I don't know. I should have done a long time ago. It's also one of my favorite cards. It's got so many possible support cards that I couldn't even... Anyway, we'll get through it, okay? Gold Sark's at 2, and I think that's for a pretty good reason. Now, I have listed ready. I've gone crazy, absolutely crazy with the potential support cards here. So let's whittle down the shit that's not very good really quickly so we can clean this deck up and try to make a 20 or 22 card deck that utilizes this, and then go watch me lose a duel. Okay, so Gold Sark. As the title said, I consider this the most versatile card in Duel Links, and that's because when paired with main deck support, like Giant Rex in the main deck, yeah, it's got a lot of stuff. So let's just go over that. Okay, let's go over some stupid shit first. Get this out of here. Escape from the Dark Dimension. Target one of your banished monsters. Okay, so banish something with Gold Sark and get it with this. There's nothing saying you can't do that, so just do it. Okay. This is Paleozoic. Target one banished card, return to the graveyard. Gold Sark whatever you want, as long as it's a monster. Wait, does that say? Oh, it could. Well, yeah, you could. Wow. You could Gold Sark a spell and get it back into your grave with this, and it's a Paleozoic, so that's a way to get anything from your deck into the graveyard using a Paleozoic. So now we've seen that. Now let's put our beautiful Gold Sark at 2, where it belongs. I believe Gold Sark should always be played at 2. Dimensional Fissure isn't a direct support card, but a lot of the cards that benefit from being removed by Gold Sark will also benefit from Dimensional Fissure, so let's get that out of here. Allure of Darkness, another card that vanishes. Almost anything that benefits from banishment, if it's dark, will benefit from Gold Sark. That is the only reason that this little fucker found his way into the support cards. So look at this. When he's removed from play, he becomes a Dark World Dealings, essentially, and he is a much worse version of this. Look at the way that's worded. The way this is worded with the win. This is also a win, but for some reason, you can send 1 card to draw 1 card. When this card is banished, you can draw 1 card. And because of the way it's worded, he discards first and then draws. This guy does the same thing, but he's a much better monster, and he draws and then discards. So the only reason you would ever play this is because he would work with Allure, or perhaps for some reason you're already playing this and you want another thing that does the same thing, or maybe you need a level 2. Maybe you need a Dark Machine. But I used to use this guy until I found out about this guy, and it took me a damn long time to learn about this. I've always been playing Gold Sark since back in my regular real Yu-Gi-Oh days. I can't believe I didn't know. Now see, this guy is not the Shuru monster that we're going to be using. This is the card. If you're playing Gold Sark, I'm going to whittle this down to the 3. There's only 3 support cards that you really should play if you're playing Gold Sark. That is Giant Rex, Dot Scaper, fuck this guy's name. And then this guy. This guy is the guy I was sleeping on forever. If this card is banished, target a face-up card and destroy it. It's a targeting destruction, but you're using that with Gold Sark, which can either summon a level 4, summon a level 1, or now it can destroy something. Or it can be a Dark World Dealings. Or, with the Thunder Dragon, it can be a, what is that card called? Oh my god. Magical Mallet. Gold Sark becomes Magical Mallet with Thunder Dragon Hawk. So what am I whittling? Get this guy out of here. Metaphys Decoy Dragon is another card. You banish him, and he comes back, during the standby phase after this card is banished, special summon this card. So he works with it. If you're just trying to get a special summon, you need a light level 2 Worm Pendulum. There's your boy. Okay. Grinmager Deiza found his way in here just because you could give him 400 extra attack by Gold Sarking anything. So now he's out of there. DD Patrol Plane and DD Scout Plane are both cards that work with Allure and Gold Sark, although unless you're playing Allure of Darkness or have a damn good reason to be playing either of these, I don't recommend them, but I threw the book at you guys. Get these guys out of here. Give me another Thunder Dragon. We're getting towards Thunder Dragon support, and we now have a legal deck. I honestly don't like this guy. Even the idea of turning this into a Magical Mallet sounds sexy. It just never... I always end up drawing this fucker. Now, maybe that would be alleviated by this guy. This is a combo I've recently been experimenting with. You Gold Sark this guy, and then he searches a traditional Thunder Dragon. That just lets you play essentially 5 copies of traditional Thunder Dragon, which is nothing but pure card advantage. You discard this guy and get 2 more of him. Now, if you fucking are playing like this, and you probably should play this in a deck that's over 20 cards, you don't want to draw 2 fucking Thunder Dragons, and you don't want to draw this guy and a Thunder Dragon, but that can be alleviated by playing 2 of him. But his effect is kind of stupid. You can discard him to add another of him to your thing. I guess at least that does something. If this is sent from the... You can also use him to search this to your hand, but you never want that in your hand. You're playing almost all the Thunder Dragon cards except traditional Thunder Dragon for their banish effects. Let's wipe the Thunder Dragons out of here and get closer towards the core of cards that don't suck. Oh, this guy barely made it into the support things. If this card is banished, Cyber Dragon, you can target a Cyber Dragon. It cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects this turn. So that card is just... I remember, any card that had a banish effect I threw in here. This is a weird combo that I'm going to take credit for, because I've never seen anybody else do it. So banish a Fortune Lady with Gold Sark. This is about one of the only good Fortune Ladies. Can change its level up to fucking 12 by banishing other spellcasters from the grave or hand, okay? So banish this fucker with Gold Sark. If you happen to have this, you just got a draw 2 card. Yippee! Get this out of here. And get this out of here. But draw 2s are good. Speaking of draw 2s, Card of Sanctity. This made the list because any card that works with Gold Sark probably works with Card of Sanctity, but Card of Sanctity might be at the top of the list for worst draw cards in the game, if you see what it does. Luckily, Duel Links plays by OCG rules, meaning you can just have one card on your field and play this. In some other rulings, I think maybe in America, you have to have a monster and a spell and this in hand to play it, but Duel Links is going by OCG, so you either have a spell or a monster, and then just play this, and it wipes everything, and yeah, you draw. Now, you want to see something that doesn't suck with that? That allows you to do some crazy shit. This used to be a burn deck way back in the day. Use it with Elemental Hero Bubble Man. Now, why do you do that? Is because this fucker leaves you with nothing but 2 cards in your hand, okay? One of those cards is Bubble Man. Let's just say that the other card is a burn card. It's a burn card that does 1,000 damage, okay? Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Just like, I'll be at the bottom of the list. I don't know if I spelled Ukazi right. Fucking... Okay, I'm just looking for a card that just wastes itself. Here we go. Diane Keto. So, anyway. Play your card of Sanctity. One of your cards is Diane Keto. That gets you down to 1 card in hand. That 1 card is Bubble Man. He then special summons himself and then draws you 2 more cards. And then the idea would be that those cards would be burn cards. You wouldn't want to be healing your life points, guys, now would you? Unless you're playing Bad Reaction to Samochi, I guess. Let's get Card of Sanctity out there. Speaking of fucking weird cards. Okay, wait, let's get Bubble Man out. Tyranno Infinity is going to get 1,000 attack by gold sarking a dinosaur monster. And we're going to get to our dino support here pretty much directly. So, why are there 2 Giant Rexes in here? That's because you hard draw a Giant Rex. You gold sark your other Giant Rex, so you normal summon this. Special summon the other Giant Rex. That lets you go into a cheap fucking out of nowhere Evolzar Lagia, which is weird. But I threw it in there fucking just because I'm digging for any support we got. A cool card that combos with the above concept is this guy. Twice per turn, banish a monster from the graveyard. Psh, banish this guy. And then he also makes a Lagia. Get out of here, you fuckers. Okay, speaking of stupid little obvious combos. Banish something, get it back with this. Great. Banish a Dotscaper. Dotscaper comes out. Oh, I can get the Lagia out of there. Anytime you're playing Dotscaper in this new Duel Links meta, you better be playing fucking this guy. He's just too good not to play with Dotscaper. Okay, so banish your Dotscaper, and then what do you do? Oh, then go into this guy, and then have that guy search this. And then that's just pure card advantage. That's the only reason you're doing that. And that is, let's say you're only playing 1 copy of this. That's an excuse to have this in your Gold Sark deck. So in case you draw this, you can hopefully shuffle it back with this Thunder Dragon. Okay, we're getting towards the core support here. Get this out of here. And get this out of here. What is this? Ready? Banish a light monster. Add it to your hand for 800 life points. Killing your own life points is pretty big in this game for some reason, so there's that. What the fuck is this? Oh, World Legacy Key. You're playing Mech Knights. Banish a Mech Knight. Get it back with this. This card here is going to have its own fucking, like, not even a card of the day. This is a quest I'm on to make this shit work. But the reason it's included here is, ready? Remove all monsters in each player's deck and graveyard from play. Any card that works with Gold Sark is also going to work with Inferno Tempest. Now, the meta, as it currently stands in December of 2023, has a lot of 3,000 attack monsters out there. Inferno Tempest specifically works like a motherfucker with this. Imagine most people play around 10 monsters, maybe 12. Some people are playing like 20 monsters in a 30-card deck, okay? So you banish all of them. This will gain you like 5,000 life points. Get out of here. Summoning Curse. This card might be at the very bottom of the card list. When you look at Yu-Gi-Oh cards, it might be the last card. And I think I sort my cards by rarity, as you can see, because that puts your expensive cards at the top, okay? And usually those are good. This is, let me just see if it's the very last card in Yu-Gi-Oh. It's down there. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm just checking. I just want to see this for personal info. So it wasn't the last card, but it's got company like Shein Spy, which is, by the way, where's Card of Sanctity? Okay, here's your little combo. give them something with She and Spy, play your card as Sanctity, and because the She and Spy gives you your monster back, oh, you get your monster back after you do card of Sanctity. Yippee. Stupid. Summoning Curse. Where the fuck did this? I guess it's better than I thought if my theory on card sorting is correct. Summoning Curse. Look at this shit. If a monster is special summoned to either side of the field, the controller has to banish a card from their hand. Okay? And you're paying 500 life points per end phase. So, special summon a monster, banish a giant Rex that summons another fucking monster. This is just banishing cards out of your hand, but remember, the opponent it happens on, so play this as the very last card you play in your main phase, okay, guys? Then, also, if you put a Kaiju on their field, it takes a card out of their hand. Remember that, guys. Fucking remember that. Is there anything else? So that comes with Kaijus and any other card that goes to their fucking hand, so get out of here. Terratop and Taken Board are here, because in a tight 20-card deck, you draw this. Boom, he summons this. You're not doing any crazy. You're getting out Leviair the Sea Dragon. With Gold Sark, Leviair can special summon any level 4 or low monster instantly from your deck. That's an old combo we used to use in Dragon Rollers. I think that's where that originated. So, get out of here. Boom. Now we're really at the fucking core cards that go with the... I've almost whittled it down. And this guy here, remember, is just to turn it into Dark World Dealings. If I'm playing a Shiranu heavy deck, I'll include him. But, boom. Oh, this card here is really only mainly to be used with Allure of Darkness, Summoning Curse, and Inferno Tempest, this Guard Ghost. Remember, Inferno Tempest removes every fucking card from both players' main decks. So after that happens, this guy comes back to your hand, a Giant Rex summons itself, Dotscaper summons itself, this card special summons a card from the hand, and this card pops a card on the field, all at the same time. That's why Inferno Tempest is going to get its own thing, and then if you happen to have this on the field when you activated Tempest, great. And let me show you, I can't stop talking about Tempest. If you're playing Inferno Tempest, you better be playing 3 of these, because this will instantly get you back your 3,000 life points. And I'm going to throw in a couple little things, a couple little images here of the first one is some Duelist that work rather well with Gold Sark. This is just to support Gold Sark as hard as you can. You're going to even throw a Duelist behind it. I'm currently using Storm Axis in this example deck. Do you know why? Because it gives you 2 extra Cybers fucking Decode Talker monsters. And that basically just works with Dotscaper, you know? So, I mean, Dotscaper and Gold Sark should pretty much always be in the same deck. Get this fucker out of here. This here, guys, is the core Gold Sark support, okay? Notice Balancer Lord has made it into the final cut. Because when you, remove him, he just special, that turns, so far, this one card in the bare bones version of the deck. And now, the bare bones version of the deck, guys, honestly, is going to skip out. Ready? Okay, anyway, so this guy here turns this card into a special summon from hand effect, and unlike this guy and this guy, these two here, when they get removed, they're coming to your hand in 2 turns, whereas these guys instantly come to the field, they are not coming to your hand. This guy and this guy are going to generate card advantage by coming to your hand in a couple turns, and guess what? The idea, I love my stupid cards. Card of Sanctity. Gold Sark something. And then, now this is, a card like this is now out in limbo, okay? Then play your card of Sanctity, blow up your fucking hand and field, but you've got a card in limbo coming back to your hand in a couple turns. That's great. What's that fucking card called? If you're gonna play a card of Sanctity, fuck around with this here. Ledger of Ledgerman. Banish 3 from the top of the deck. 3 standby phases. Most duels don't make it that long, but if you do, Ledger of Ledgerman generally goes in good and banished decks. I find that you should only play 1 of these. You don't want to fucking draw Ledger of Ledgerman off Ledger of Ledgerman. That's how you lose duels. But if you're playing Card of Sanctity for any reason, play 1 copy of Ledger of Ledgerman. Let's get Balancer Lord out of here. Balancer Lord would also go in a deck that's playing this guy. And then, the Orcust is in here because you banish something and get it back with that. Bujin. So we already went over that Leviair is a search. Fujin. Look at this effect. Banish something. This guy it takes 3 level 4 monsters, but we can do that, especially now that I'm going to search this. Yeah, Summoner Monk. It's from the gold. So Summoner Monk likes fucking spells that can become monsters. Summoner Monk loves that. This is technically one of those cards because of Giant Rex and Dotskip. Okay? So, oh, now we get to look at our fucking other cards. Get into some of the extra deck shenanigans. So if you're playing a Summoner Monk, ready? Especially, I keep going back to Card of Sanctity. Angel of Zera. If he gets banished, he's a synchro that comes back after being banished into standby phase. He's working with our Inferno Tempest. He works with Card of Sanctity if he's on the field when that goes off, and Summoner Monk whips out this fucker, the Obsessive Uva Loop, and he literally loops with Angel of Zera. Like, fucking, this guy banishes Zera to come back to the hand, or he's in the grave, and he does all this shit banishing Zera. Yippee. Elemental Hero with the Shining, obviously combos with that, and if you're playing the Tempest, this guy gives you a token for being banished. Okay, so bam. Fuck. Anyway, the very core Gold Sark, I would count Balancer Lord as being core support, but we don't have room for everything in our decks nowadays. So, really, you want the smallest Gold Sark package you possibly can play? So, I don't know, let's see. Okay. Your core shit, dude. And then, hold on. One more fucking stupid thing. Okay. So what are you doing? If you're playing a rank 4 centric deck, then get your Giant Rex, okay? If you're playing something that wants to see this guy a lot, because maybe you're looking for some Nightmare shenanigans. I mean, look at it, ready? This guy points down. This guy points up. Connect him to him. That means he gets a draw when he pops something, and then they naturally go into this guy. But since they're 2 Link monsters, they actually also go into this guy, who is he's better than Unicorn because he can use his effect every turn. He's much harder to get out, requiring 2 Link monsters. So I rarely end up playing him. And we're just like showing George's favorite cards right now. If you're playing the version of the deck with Dotscaper, this is probably the best level 1 XYZ in the game. So anyway, the progression of my standard OTK I do in a lot of my duels is... Let's get Giant Rex out of there. So somehow we get out this. Then we go into this. Then we go into this. Then we finish off on this. Who then removes this to add 2200 attack to himself, making him 4200. And that's your one-shot OTK. And of course, they're going to kite roid that stupid shit, but that's life, man. If you're playing the rank 4 centric version of the deck, then you're going for either Utopia the Lightning, which can just trample through anything with 5000 attack, or your good old Dark Rebellion XYZ Dragon, or Abyss Dweller. You guys know what rank 4s are, right? Yes, you do. Okay, so this is the tight Gold Sark package. You want 1 summon. This guy pretty much I have decided to play. If I'm playing Gold Sark, I am playing him. I just am. The worst fucking thing the worst hand you can draw with this deck is you draw your Giant Rex, your stupid shit, and then 2 copies of Gold Sark. Here's the thing about Gold Sark, even if you draw that hand, Gold Sark searches any card in the deck. So that's why, let's say you want to play a safe deck, I don't know. You do this combo means that you cannot totally fuck up to my knowledge. I guess you can draw both Gold Sarks. But, like I'm trying to think of, let's count to see sample hands with this. That's bad. Remember, I'm playing a 6-card deck. But even in a 6-card deck, I got my Giant Rex. So that's a first turn fucking Utopia right there. Normal summon him or him. Hey, that's actually, anyways, I don't want to do sample draws in a 6-card deck. That's fucking stupid. It sucks that Gold Sark is at 2, because that means you can't play like Lady Debug and shit with it. I guess we just gotta live with that. I think I'm just gonna take this deck and do a duel. Anything else I want to play? I'm gonna throw in a Cerberus just because we're doing this real quick. Let's throw in 3 Summoner Monks. Search. We're gonna play this. Oh, I'm putting in the fucking Inferno Tempest just because I'm gonna make this deck real quick and lose. Bam, bam, bam. I'm not going that. I'm going to go here. Bam, bam. You can kind of tell that I make this particular deck way too much. Okay, reinforcements. Give me that Angel of Zera. I want something that pluses off of a Summoner Monk thing. Need a witch. It's not direct plus, but it pluses enough, I guess. No, wait, George, give me a Magus. This guy's a plus off Summoner Monk. Fuck the loop. Give me this. Spells. Boom. Bam. Go down to 1 Card of Sanctity. And, since I'm playing that crazy deck, give me a card. Oh yeah, I forgot that, Anything that works with Gold Sark is also going to work with Aloof Lupine. Fuck, I'm going to try him, just to experiment. Fuck both of these. I didn't know Aloof Lupine was dark. Cool. Give me another Sure. Fuck the Aloof, I don't like him. This guy. Oh yeah, and if you're playing hard into the Sure New, you can get by, instead of playing Giant Rex, you can play Sure New Solitaire. Because when you're playing a bunch of zombies, that works, man. I guess I'm not playing a tuner anymore, but I'm going to be. Put that fucking loop back in. Do another one of that. You know what, keep it simple, put the Giant Rex back in. Fuck this, took the matches out. Okay. Boom. I'm playing this because of this right here. Get Bouncer Lord out of there. What are you doing, Georgie? What are you doing, you stupid bitch? Oh yeah, okay, I gotta fucking do some shit. Boom, bam. Get this out of here, get this out of here. That 8 does it. Get this out of here. Do I want to play that? No, I don't want to play. Do I want to play that or not? I don't know what I want to do anymore. I'm just fucking, I'm lost. Oh yes. Since this is a Gold Sark-centric version of the deck, we're going to play the Thunder Dragon. Just because I'm very unlucky in Duel Links, I predict I'm going to draw my only copy of this card, and maybe I'll be able to shuffle it back with Thunder Dragon Hawk. Let me just do a couple sample hands to see how bad this is going to be. Okay, I'm taking out the Pod Valley. And, bring back my reinforcements. There's a new level 4 warrior that I'm fucking around with. I think he's right at the top of, yes, this guy. Scab Scar Knight. Does that say cannot be destroyed by battle? Remember, this is all to work with Inferno Tempest, guys. But Scab Scar Knight doesn't die by battle, has 0 attack. Boom, bam, fuck the Thunder Dragon, and, one-time passcode works very good in the kind of deck I'm trying to make. Ready? It is a spell that makes essentially a monster, so someone a monk likes them. Very good. By the way, I do not really do not predict this deck to win. Oh, I forgot. Because I'm doing what I'm doing. Code. We're going to put in a regular code talker, take out this nightmare, and sign it. Add 2 cards. This and sign it. Mining. Yes, indeed. Jordy, do some speed, motherfucking goddamn shit. Goddamn do best I got it. Goddamn it. Fucking penis. Okay, fucking yeah. Goddamn penises in your fucking head. I'm gonna make you dead. Penis fucking vagina. That's what he said. Goddamn it. Yeah. Fucking penis. Yeah. Fucking penis. Okay, yeah. Fuck that. We're gonna stop that for 1 for 1. And we have to take the 20 card deck. Yeah. Oh, fuck it. Do one more weird tech. Quick booster because I always like to nuke my shit. Okay, 21 cards with that. I think we're almost done. I'll give my Bouncer Lord back. I'm actually going down to 2 on Inferno. You gotta play 3 Inferno Tempest, man. There's a fucking quick booster. Yeah. And then you lose the Scab Scar Knight because you're not playing reinforcements. I really want to throw in this bitch, but I'm playing 1 for 1. Take this bitch out. And I'm going to go with 2 Dot Scaper because in an Inferno Tempest deck, Dot Scap is your friends. I really hate going over fucking 20 cards, but I'm going to do it. No, I'm okay. We're playing a tight 20. Save. Let's go get beat, guys. Right, as is tradition, when you're playing an Inferno Tempest deck, oh, I'm not playing that stupid Rush. I'm never going to take Rush Duel seriously, I don't think. Well, I'm down to gold. That's the beginning of the month. Duel. As is tradition, if you're playing an Inferno Tempest deck, it is required that you literally hit crack cocaine first. I'll leave it to the listener to decide if that's really crack in the background or the foreground. I mean, it's coming out of my mouth. The mouth ground. It's either pot or crack. Which one do you think it is, guys? It's crack. It's fucking crack, dude. You can tell by the fact I'm playing Inferno Tempest. Ooh, I got the combo. And oh, I'm not playing fucking Quentin. You see, when you're playing Inferno Tempest, you need to be playing this duelist called Quentin. He can make any monster your opponent owns 3,000 attack, which is the only real way to make Inferno Tempest viable. God, I turned this Gold Sark card of the day into an Inferno Tempest fucking thing. But once again, it's become sort of a quest of mine, this Inferno Tempest bullshit. Like, it's really some stupid shit that I'm not letting it go. I'm gonna make it work. The problem is Duel Links has evolved into a state where to be meta, you've got to be playing one of the new decks that's utilizing these new broken skills. Every deck that comes out with some broken skills. Is he Orcusting me? Yes, he's Orcusting me. That means, well, no, okay. That's gonna make Inferno Tempest really weird to play, but they love it. I'm getting all the my points back, baby. No, fuck, I'm gonna make it 2,000. I really got a plan for that right now. That requires a monster. I gotta abandon the Inferno Tempest. I just use sign at mine, correct? Yes. Do I have another level 1 in the deck besides Dot Saber? Oh, I do. Oh, I do. It's gonna get weird real quick. Fuck, here we go. Here's everything right. Did I talk about the interaction? I think I did. Just using nightmares, but down arrow. It's always stressful. I guess it doesn't matter if he stops this result. We're trying to go into the nightmare. What's it called? I really need this draw to go off, though. That's disheartening. That's disheartening. That's disheartening. Wait a second, wow. Do I get a draw? You'll see. I got my draw. Okay, well. You gonna go 2 dings? Still waiting. By the way, I don't know what sort of miracle card I would need to win this shit. Did I even get a gold start? I think I did. Oh, speaking of the other, don't get these cards before we spend the duel. So you see my options here, guys? You got a lot of options. I'm just going to elect to purposelessly do this. Shot with his Orcus. And I just like, man. But I didn't really build a very good deck, did I? I was trying some stupid Inferno Tempest bullshit. This doesn't really reflect on Gold Start, you know? So that's it. Yes. By the way, if I wanted to play, if you want to be playing Inferno Tempest, I'm going to end by just showing you what you should do to do that. And then we're going to kill this video. Because this video should die. Copy this deck. Boom. This, if you're playing Inferno Tempest, it should be going in a Quentin deck. There's a specific reason for that. Oh, did I show you my little animations, or not animations, my 2 pictures that both, I believe, mention Quentin? Specifically because of this fucking skill. Look at this here. The following effect can be used once per turn, twice per duel. Change the attack of 1 monster. Any monster your opponent controls to 3,000. That works with Inferno Tempest, guys. And you get a free Dyson Sphere in your extra, which works with Infinitrax, which I often use. So, ready? In the last duel, had I been able to turn his Orcus Ding into a 3,000, the duel would have gone a lot differently, okay? So, but that didn't happen. So that's that. This is Magic George Duel Links Theory. Fucking, by the way, I'm banned off Reddit. Fuck Reddit. I love it. Fuck Reddit so hard. The end. If you guys like this video, fuck, I'm not going to say like it. I don't want to be like every other stupid YouTuber in the world. What's bad is I'm about to start a Patreon. Oh, God, who the fuck would donate to my Patreon? Some cunt. Anyway, I hope you guys at least had fun watching me lose. Signing off.